Good afternoon, the Carrick Fan here. So some big breaking Manchester United news for you, and that is Manchester United have confirmed the appointment of Casey Stoney as head coach. Great news. This is she knows the women's game. She's played the women's game, and I don't think she's been long retired. I think she retired this year or last year. I generally can't remember. I've not followed the women's game that much, I'll admit, but she was one of Phil Neville's backroom staff. She worked together with him. They did well together before she became the United head coach of the women's team. So yeah, it's an exciting time to be a female United fan regarding that. On that, quickly before I get on to my another point, I think United appointing a women's head coach as big a name as Casey Stoney is, that will drag, what's the word I'm looking for here? It'll bring United fans to the turnstiles. I'm sure United don't have any problem with that, but she's a big name in women's football, and I'm happy with that, and I'm glad United are getting into the women's game. It can only be a positive step, in my opinion, because I think United have lacked a women's team for the last couple of years, and I'm glad United are doing that from scratch. So it'd be doubly difficult, but it'd be worth it in a while. Right, two pieces of news for you. Fred missed training for Brazil. For God's sake, it better not be serious. I'd be really annoyed if it is serious. But Marcelo did say, I think I mentioned it in the earlier video, can't remember. He said the injury's not serious, I think, and he should be back soon. So fingers crossed that's true. I'm hoping that's true regarding what Marcelo said. And the other United piece of news for you, and that is Manchester United and Spurs are £20 million apart in terms of valuation for Toby Alderweireld. Just get that deal done before the World Cup, please. I'm sorry for this, but I hate it when United deal with Daniel Levy. He pumps the price up and he drags it on and on and on. I remember it very well with Berbatov. He dragged it on and on and on and on and on and on and on until deadline date, until we got him for about, God, is it 30? I think it was 30.75 million. I can't remember the exact figure, but it was 37 million anyway. And just get that deal done. He's experienced. Alderweireld is experienced, a leader and an organiser. Three things we lack massively in our defence. So yeah, if we could get Alderweireld, it's a step in the right direction. And I'm not saying Alderweireld himself can challenge. Excuse me. Had some sausage and beef for dinner, but that's not the point. But besides the point, my point is Alderweireld himself can't help us to challenge for the league. But him, Fred, and another signing. I know Dallo. He's only young. He's only 19. I'll cut him some slack. I would rather get another couple of experienced players now, because we've got Fred, perfect age, 25. We've got a 19-year-old in Dallo. Now get the experience to add to the youth, because that's what I like us to do in terms of transfer. So yeah, right, you can tweet me at Carrick Fan and subscribe to my channel, the Carrick Fan. Comment below, like the video. Adios.